ESPN baseball insider Jerry Krasnick brought us the news. He joins us now. Hey, Jerry, what does a trade do for the Braves?
Well, it gives them a huge right-handed presence in the middle of their order, something that they really lacked last season. And, they were out looking on the market at some guys like B.J. Upton and Matt Kemp and some of the outfielders, and those guys are pretty hard to get. But Dan Uggla is on the verge of free agency, so he wasn't going to sign with Florida, and they were able to get him at what most people feel like was a pretty good price. I think the industry consensus is that the Braves really made out ahead on this deal.
So that's the main motivation for Florida, try to get something because we're not going to keep him next year?
Yeah, I think so. They were going to give him a pretty good deal, but the reports were that he wanted 5 years and $71 million, and they weren't prepared to give that. So, the question is, did they get enough in return? And Infante's a really nice player. He can play a lot of places. Mike Dunn is a big left-handed arm, and they're trying to rebuild their bullpen. But, to give up Dan Uggla, just a second baseman who hits 30-plus home runs a year, that leaves a big void in the middle of their batting order.